person doesn't need to be caught reading the wrong book or listening to the wrong voice if they've already been conditioned to feel guilty for even wanting to. The system's power increases dramatically once curiosity itself begins to trigger shame. At that point, the person is not just avoiding forbidden material, they're suppressing the instinct that might have led them to it. That's why moralizing curiosity is such a powerful authoritarian move. It fuses epistemology with ethics. The question is no longer only whether something is true or false. The deeper question becomes whether you are a good or bad person for even wanting to know. Once that happens, the search for understanding becomes emotionally loaded long before it becomes intellectual. The individual starts to experience inquiry not as freedom, but as temptation. They feel the need to justify their questions before they even follow them. This pushes surveillance into a much deeper layer of consciousness. The system is no longer merely tracking what you do. Now it's trying to regulate what you want to know. It's attempting to shape not only your actions, but your orientation toward knowledge itself. This is what makes this such a deep form of control. The person begins censoring not just speech, not just reading habits, but desire. They're trained to feel that healthy curiosity is dangerous and that the safest version of themselves is the one that does not reach too far. And once a system can make curiosity feel corrupt, it's gained extraordinary power. It no longer has to fight every question with an argument. It only has to make the questioner feel guilty for asking. That is psychological surveillance at one of its deepest levels because the person is now guarding the borders of their own mind, not simply out of fear of punishment, but out of fear that the desire to know says something morally wrong about who they are.